Hi, I'm Dan, and I'm here today to tell you how to set up your office in a way that will prevent fatigue, prevent injuries, and ultimately make your body more comfortable.
Before we get started, let's talk about neutral postures. Neutral postures are the body positions that best help to support our weight and prevent injury. For example, the neutral curves of the spine help to protect against injury. We will show you how to keep and maintain neutral postures throughout the day while at your workstation. First, we will show you how to set up your chair. Every chair is a little bit different, so it's important that you take the opportunity to learn the controls of your chair.
Your chair should be adjusted every day throughout the day so that it can accommodate day-to-day height changes from different shoes and natural changes in height over the course of the day. The chair cylinder will also compress over time, so these adjustments need to be made routinely.
If the chair is not at the proper height, this will impact your entire body posture. To find an appropriate height for the chair, the seat pan should be just below your kneecap when you are standing straight. A common mistake is looking down at the chair, as this will change your knee height relative to the chair. To adjust the chair, take a seat and move it to the highest setting. While seated, slowly lower the chair until your knees are slightly higher than your hips when your feet are resting flat on the floor. If this is too low or your chair adjustment does not allow the seated posture, then use a footrest to support your feet. Next, your seat pan should be about 2 fingers to a fist away from the back of your knees. If the distance is less than this, the flow of blood to the feet can be restricted, which can cause health issues. Your backrest should be adjusted so that it supports your spine. To support the lower back, the lumbar support should be where a belt would be. You want the back of your seat to be set to about vertical. In this posture, you should be able to comfortably push your back into the chair and maintain your posture. The angle of your backrest should be changed about 3 times throughout the day, very slightly so that there is a couple degrees either forward or back from vertical. These changes in backrest angle will activate different muscles in the back to provide rest for fatigued postural muscles. The final chair adjustment to make is the armrests. The armrests should be elevated to a level where they allow you to relax your arms at your side when you need a break. Your arms should not be resting on the armrests while you are typing. They should be low enough so that when you need a rest, you are not shrugging at the shoulder. A good way to find this height is to set armrest height at a level which is the same height as your elbows when your arms are relaxing by your side. Armrests should also both be at the same height. When seated, you want to avoid perching on the edge of your seat. You should be seated back into the chair with your back resting on the backrest. Your chin should be back and relaxed. Your chair should be pulled in as close to your workstation as possible to avoid extended reaching.
Now that your chair is set up, you can sit in a proper seating posture. It may feel weird at first to have your chair set up in this manner, but it will start to feel more natural over time. We will now focus on your computer setup, including the keyboard and mouse.
Your computer monitor should be centered directly in front of you at a level where you are naturally looking at the middle of the screen. The monitor should be at a comfortable distance, which allows you to read text comfortably without squinting or leaning. Your keyboard should be centered in front of you, similar to your monitor. The keyboard should be at a level which allows you to type with neutral wrists. To do this, the keyboard should be flat on the desk. Do not use the legs on the keyboard.
When typing, you should be using a soft wrist rest. It should be the palm of your hand resting on this wrist rest, not the wrist itself. If you were to rest the wrist on a hard surface, it will restrict blood flow to the hand, potentially causing very serious issues such as carpal tunnel.
The mouse should also be brought in as close to the keyboard as possible to avoid excessive reaching. The mouse should also be on the same level as the keyboard. All documents should be kept in front of you for reference, opposed to beside you. This will alleviate the need for you to turn at the neck to see the document. Document holders can be used to keep documents in front of you while typing.
Next, we will focus on the remainder of the workstation. Everyone has different items they will use more frequently, and therefore desk setup will be slightly different for each person.
It's important to keep items used most frequently as close to you as possible. This could be a file folder, phone, or anything else. By moving these items, you will eliminate the need for long reaches, which is beneficial.
Now you have the tools to set up your workstation properly. A properly set up desk space will reduce your chance of injury, but there is no substitute for standing up and stretching. Make sure that you are taking adequate breaks to get up out of your chair to stretch and walk around over the course of the day whenever possible. Your workstation should also be dynamic. Be sure to move in your chair frequently throughout the day by making slight postural changes or even rocking to activate muscles and promote blood flow. We hope you find this resource useful, and for more information on workplace setup and stretches, please refer to www.ergosize.com or contact your health, safety, and wellness specialist. I'm Dan Armstrong. Thanks for watching.